Give it a little bit of go here. Yeah, this has good power. I mean, this thing just goes. It's very nice. It does feel quick. And for a big truck, I mean, the ride is nice. The ride is comfortable. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. This is Peter. Hope everybody's having a great holiday season. In today's video, we're going to get behind the wheel of this 2023 Toyota Tundra SR5. Now, before we go on, guys, want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford and a big thank you to them for allowing me some time with this Toyota Tundra. Also, a big thank you to Tim, and I'll put all their information and a link to the website in the description below. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have this 2023 Toyota Tundra SR5. Now, of course, this is basically the base trim of the Toyota Tundra. No, there's a more of base trim, which is called the SR. But that's basically more for work companies. But this is basically the beginning of the trims for the Toyota Tundra. Of course, after this, you got the Limited, you got the Platinum, you got the 1794, the TRD Pro, and the Capstone. Of course, this is start around $46,000 for these SR5 models. This one that we have with us here, as you can see, it's got the 5.5 foot bed. It's got the Crew Max, as Toyota calls it, or you can do a double cab as well, and all kinds of 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, or 8 foot bed. You can do all kinds of configurations you can do with your Toyota Tundra. This one that we have in particular here is the base model, which is the one I wanted to do because obviously this is more of your kind of run-of-the-mill Toyota Tundra, and see what Toyota offers on this base model. Now, I love the color of this one here. This one is finished off in army green, which unfortunately is not available for the 2024 Toyota Tundra models. This is basically the last year of this beautiful color. Kind of sad to see that this didn't offer in this color, but really looks great. I really was attracted to this one here. And this one here has the SX appearance package, which basically blacks out all some of the headlights, your front grille, your front bumpers. You can see all the, even the wheels are blacked out on this one. All your badging and all the lettering, and even the rear bumpers are all blacked out, which really looks fantastic. I really like this package. What this basically the way it looks really looks, kind of makes it sport. Now this one here is only 2-wheel drive, and it's got your base i-force motor, so you got really your base Toyota Tundra. Now this one here, as you can see, guys, doesn't have a 2022 sticker. This is pre-owned. This has got just under 5,000 miles, and the asking price is just under $49,000, but still basically a brand new truck. Now come around, guys, let's check it over here. As you can see, as I mentioned, we got no daytime running or anything. This is really your base truck. It's got a bit of dark light because of that SX package. You got your 18-inch wheels. So this is wrapped around 265mm Bridgestone Dueler, basically kind of all-season tires, more of a all-season maybe work truck. Really nice the way they are. I love those black wheels, really makes it look nice. You can see we got some 4-piston calipers. Now coming around over here, guys, you can see that I love that this army green just really looks fantastic. We got black mirror caps done in plastic. We have the black Toyota badge, as you can see. Even the inserts here on the doors are also black as well. Now, as you can see, this one is equipped with the double step running board here from Toyota. That's about a $900 option that Toyota offers for this Toyota Tundras, especially on this crew bar. It gives a little bit extra step to ingress and egress out of this Tundra. Of course, you got the blacked out SR5 badge here. As you can see, guys, coming down here in the back, we got those black fender flares as well. Really nice. I just love this paint. It still looks so good. Coming here in the back, of course, you got your LED taillights here in the back. Now this one does not have the button here to open up the tailgate. This is more of your base model. Now, as you can see here in the back, we got the black painted bumper. We got your rear reverse taillights. We also have your 4 or 7 pin basically your receiver hitch already ready to go. Down here we got all this is done in here in the black as well. As you can see, with that Toyota badge here and the reverse camera here, as you can see, and the Toyota lettering is also done in black. Really love the way this kind of looks. Really, if you guys kind of pan out here a little bit, as you can see, really is a fantastic looking truck, especially with the black wheels. It's a little bit lower, not as high as a 4x4 model, since this is a 2-wheel drive model. The 5.5 foot bed looks really nice. You can see the window here in the back lowers all the way down. We have no reverse camera or anything like that. Here we got also your steps here as well. Kind of all works together, like all the trims that are all in black. You got your turn signals here embedded as well. Really works. I really like the styling of this Toyota Tundra. You know, checking out the front here a little bit, as you can see, guys, we got LED headlights. We have no type of daytime running lights on this one. This is just your base truck. Basically, you have LED fog lights here as well. As you can see, the blackout grille, which is more of your kind of like a matte semi-glossy finish to it. You got a bit of sensors here in the front with the Toyota badge here. Really nice the way this is done. This is a little done a little more in aluminum, but I really like the way this is styled. Of course, the hood here is really nice. And coming here to the back of this Toyota Tundra, I have the key here with me. As you can see, it's about a regular Toyota key. Open, close. We got auto hold and of course your panic button. Let's go ahead and hold this to open up the soft opening of this bed door. Now, as you can see, guys, this is equipped with the 5.5 foot bed. This has got a spraying bed liner from Toyota, if I'm correct. This is about a 500 or 700 option. I'll put those numbers for you guys up on the screen. That's pretty much basically. There's no lighting or anything like that here on the bed. There is some lighting here on the top, as you can see that. So as you can see, we got no type of connections or anything like that. We got some hooks and some little bit of tracks there for putting on things, but really pretty much a base model. There's no connections or anything like that. No rear facing camera towards the bed or anything. That's basically more options on the higher end trims, but this is basically your base trim for this truck. Obviously it's not, I think it's pretty good. As you can see, it's got plenty of space in here. Your payload capacity is about 1,800 pounds. I'll put that information for you guys up on the screen. Let's go ahead and raise the bed, which is pretty light. Actually, see, we got the Toyota Tundra name here, as you can see there, with a bit of plastic, which is really nice. There we go, guys. We got your Toyota name here as well. Reverse camera. You can also press it here to bring this down instead of the key. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, we have no, usually Toyotas have the little button here to put down your bed, but this one is not equipped with that since it's more of a really base model. Here in the bottom, of course, we got your tow hitch rate or tow receiver, ready to receive here. This Toyota Tundra control about 11,800 pounds. I'll put all those numbers for you guys up on the screen. 4 or 7 pin here. It's also ready to go. As you can see, we got the reverse lights as well, and looks pretty good. I really like the way this Toyota Tundra looks, and it's probably one of the best ones that I've seen here from Toyota, especially on this base truck. Looks pretty good with his wheels and the way it's set. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and check out the engine of this Toyota Tundra. We already popped the hood, and we're just going to just put the lever here to your left, and the hood automatically goes up. Thank you, Toyota, for putting hydraulic shocks to this Toyota Tundra hoods. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 3.4 liter i-Force twin turbo V6. This is producing 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This is going through a 10-speed automatic transmission, and this is only a rear-wheel drive model. Of course, four-wheel drive is optional in these trucks, but really looks nice. Really potent motor. Of course, you got the i-forcemax motor, which is a hybrid motor as well, that you can put on this truck. Basically, those are two options, and of course, this is the only full-size truck that does not offer a V8. This is the only engine option, or of course, hybrid version of it in the Toyota Tundras. But obviously, I don't know if Toyota's going to offer anything else in the future for this Toyota Tundras, but I believe this power plant is going to be with us here for quite a while, and it does have plenty of power. It does have a little bit of that V8 sound once you push it. That's my experience in the i-forcemax, but we'll see what this one sounds like. But this is a really nice power plant. As you can see, guys, love this green color here. Very clean, very clean engine bay. Of course, it's still pretty much a brand new truck. But in terms of fuel economy, I believe this is around, I'll put that 16 to about 23. I'll put those numbers for you guys up in the tree in the fuel economy range, what those numbers are. I don't exactly remember them off my bat, being honest, but really good power plant. And but there we go, guys. This is the power plant for this Toyota Tundra. Let's go ahead, guys, and drop the hood. Let's go ahead and check out the interior of this Toyota Tundra. As you can see, guys, this is, as I mentioned, this is the Crew Max, but because Toyota calls it. This is basically your regular four-door version of this Toyota Tundra in this SR5 model. Opening the door, guys, you can see really nice the way this is. Very spacious interior. Coming here to the door, of course, you got a bit of soft, I don't want to say it's hard plastic materials, but they're really nice the way it is. It's a little bit softer here for your rear passengers. We got a bit of aluminum trim here, as you can see on the door handle, a little bit here on the top of the door, and a little bit more aluminum trim here on the bottom. We got a little more tray here for to put your things. A lot of spaces to put a lot of your things here, as you can see. Now coming here to the interior, as I mentioned, we have the Toyota running board here, as you can see. We got rubber floor mats. We got the Softex seats, as you can see here. This is a really nice Softex kind of imitation leather. It's got a really nice pattern to it, as you can see. You can definitely raise the seats up as well. You got more storage space here on the bottom. You can do that the same here for those seats. Here we have basically a center armrest as well, with a couple of extra cup holders. We have also some more cup holders here on the very front. As I mentioned, this whole window goes down as well, which is part of the package. Really nice the way the seats are. There's no sunroof on this one, but there is an available panoramic sunroof. Let's go ahead, guys, and jump in here. We got a little nice grab handle here to help you ingress. This Toyota Tundra, plenty of seat. As you can see, I'm about 5'11". We got still about 3-4 inches of leg room here, and the seats are a little bit further down in the back. We got a couple of back pockets here, as you can see. There's my bag here for my camera equipment. A couple of cup holders, as I just mentioned. We have also a couple of AC outlets, 2 USB ports, and a little more storage space here in the bottom. So it's got plenty of space, even for this really base Toyota Tundra, this SR5. You get at least some connections, AC outlets here in the back, because the Toyota can easily have done without them in this base versions, but it's just really nice. So we can see, guys, we got the rest of the Toyota interior. The Toyota Tundras are really nice, plenty of space here, really nice the way the seats are, very comfortable. I like it. You got some lights here as well, as you can see there. And but there we go, guys. This is the interior of this Toyota Tundra SR5 for a base model. Actually, this is pretty nice, very comfortable, and the seating interior is pretty much compared to a sample of Ford F-150 really base. This is probably a little bit better in terms, but overall a really nice job that Toyota did with this Toyota Tundra. So let's go ahead, guys, and get to the front. The door, as you can see, it's the same type of materials as the rear. We got a bit of this is actually a little bit softer. You can definitely feel it softer here for the driver's side. Also the same here for the your elbow place here. You got a bit Toyota badge here. Really nice the way this is. So got controls for your windows and mirrors. Down here we got a little more storage space and a little bit also here down there as well. As I mentioned before, you got your running board that's from Toyota. We got your adjustable power away seats here, which are really nice. I really love the seats on this one. They're really nice. The pattern is really cool, kind of nice and modern, and they feel pretty nice and rugged as well. And coming down here, guys, of course, you got your steering wheel. As you can see here, we got a bit of aluminum trim there. We got a manually adjustable and tilting telescoping steering wheel. We got all buttons here for your basically your door, automatic lights. We got all your buttons here for your basically your how to hold and all the lighting over here, trip and all that kind of stuff here in the bottom. We got heated steering wheel as well, as you can see there. And we got also buttons here for your lights as well, and also here lights for a little bit of aluminum trim here surrounding the AC outlet, and a little more plastic here in this base Tundra, but it's not too bad at all. Let's go ahead, guys, and jump inside. So now that everything's turned on and everything's lit up here, as you can see, I really like the ergonomics of this Toyota Tundra's interior. I think Toyota did a really good job of all the design. Even though this is more of a base model, you got a little more plastic things, trims and finishes. I think it's still a really nice interior of this base Toyota Tundra. Now before we go on, let's go ahead and close the door. But before we go and close the door, let's go ahead and clear this twin turbo V6. Get a bit of revs. Sounds really nice. I don't hear much turbos, but the engine sounds really nice and strong. It likes to be revved as well. Let's go ahead, guys, and close the door. As you can see, lots of aluminum trims. Really nice the way that all this is. All right, it's now that we have the door closed. Before we go on, I believe this is equipped with the SRT Premium package, which is a $4,000 package. You got the heated seats, you got the heated steering wheel, you got the dual zone AC, some other minor things that you can get with this Toyota Tundras. Not a lot of options, but I think this truck is equipped with that option. As you can see, everything's really nice. You got the leather wrap steering wheel with perforated leather. I really love the ergonomics, as I mentioned, really nice. Let's start over here, guys. So you can see we got a little cubicle to put more things here on the very top. We got a bit of aluminum trim there. Here we have the glove box, which is really nice and roomy, plenty of space. I did search for basically a build sheet, but there's nothing on there, just a lot of things there. But this is done, it's from basically Daytona Toyota, which is, I believe this is where this truck come from or was traded in from. But as you can see, guys, really nice, all this interior pattern. I love the seats here, as you can see, plenty of visibility as well. Coming up here, guys, like you see, we got the little bit of button here for the rear windows here. You can see the whole thing comes down, which is really cool. Other than that, we just got some glass holders, SOS button, just some light switches here on the top. That's it. There's no panoramic sunroof, so there's no other type of controls. Rear mirror, as you can see there. Now coming down over here, it's like a bit of more plasticky feeling. I believe the platinum ones and limited have a little bit better finishes here on the top. A bit of leather, kind of synthetic leather, but this is more of your base truck, but it's not bad at all. Here we have a little more cubicle. We got a 12-volt connection here, as you can see there. Bit of aluminum trim here surrounding the 8-inch screen. As I mentioned, this has got dual zone AC. We got a USB port here, as you can see. Now, going back to the screen, this is an 8-inch screen. Here's basically your base system that Toyota gives you in this base Toyota Tundras. This is a really nice speaker. This one here has 6 speakers in this base system. And it does not sound bad at all. Sounds pretty good. Other than that, there's just basically phone connections, just, basically personal stuff, just settings and all that kind of stuff, Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff, your phone, media, and that's about it. There's no navigation or anything in this truck. You might be able to I don't know, but you probably might be able to install the navigation on this ones, but this goes back to the radio. As I mentioned, guys, dual zone AC. We do have the heated seats, as you can see. Guys, 3-way power heated seat, as you can see there, for each seat. We do have also a heated steering wheel. That's heated steering wheel buttons on this side over here. Now coming down here, as you can see, we got a lot of blank buttons here. As you can see, all the thing we have is just traction control and the hazards. That's all there is down here. Over here, we got my phone here setting. There's a couple of places to put your phone, but there's no wireless charging on this one. We got basically your electronic parking brake, 10-speed automatic transmission. Here we got your drive modes. There's only 2 drive modes here. You got Echo, you got normal and sport. Those are basically your 3 driving modes here on this truck. We also have a tow haul mode as well. Of course, I got my water here. As you can see, in a couple of cup holders, a little more storage space here on the bottom. And if we raise this up, or before we raise it up, you can see we got a little bit cubicle that goes up and down, and you can definitely go ahead and raise this up. Got a lot more cubicle space here on the very bottom. You got 2 more USB ports here, C and A, and that's about it, guys. As you can see, it's really nice the way this is. Really nice, a bit of leather here, a bit of synthetic leather that feels. Coming here to the steering wheel, as you can see, it's really nice perforated leather. We got all really nice trim. As you can see, a bit of aluminum trim here, kind of a bit really nice the way that steering wheel feels. Down here on the right hand side, we have controls for your cruise control. This is adaptive cruise control. Down here on the left hand side, we got controls here for all the little screens here on your gauge cluster here. And you can see, guys, we got all kinds of information, digital speedometer, all kinds of things, that basically all the basic information that you can do on this truck's compass, all kinds of things you can see, guys, tire pressures, all the most normal things you can do. Now, as you can see, we got analog gauges, we got tach, speedometer, we got battery charge, basically your fuel pressure, temperature gauge, and a gas gauge as well. So we got a little over half a tank, which is really nice for our test drive. So as you can see, it's really nice. I like the way this truck is. And now this one here, as I mentioned, it is pre-owned. It's only got just under 5,000 miles, but there's absolutely no wear and tear on this one. It's still a brand new truck, to be honest, the way this feels. But really nice the way this Toyota is. I mean, for a base SRT truck, now as I mentioned, it's just under $48,000, but it is it's gonna be just under $49,000, but it's really nice. It's pretty much a brand new truck, and for a base truck, it's not bad at all. I'd be considered this is a really nice truck from Toyota. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go out for a test drive. Let's go ahead and put our reverse camera first. As you can see, guys, checking out the reverse camera, really nice clear graphics. Obviously it's a smaller screen, but there is a bit of different trajectory lines, or a little more kind of zoom out. You can do a zoom in, but a lot of different trajectory lines. As you can see, guys, you can zoom in and out, but that's basically about it. This is a really just a base rear camera, nothing fancy for towing or anything like that, but it's not bad at all. The graphics are very clear. That's good to mention. Let's go ahead, guys, and go front and head out and go ahead and test drive this Toyota Tundra. Now, as I mentioned before, this is just a regular i-force motor, which is basically your i-force. I was calling it i-forcemax. I always get confused, but this is basically your base motor, 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Of course, if you go to the hybrid version of this motor, it's 537, and yeah, it's quite a bit more horsepower, which I've driven before. If you want to check out those engines out in my other reviews, you're more welcome to browse my channel, or I'll leave a link in the description below. But driving this Tundra, man, this is really nice. I really like the way this Tundra is. It just feels so quiet. As I mentioned before, I've driven plenty of Ford F-150s and Rams. This basically your view of vision here is a little bit shorter, or a little bit smaller than, for example, an F-150. As I mentioned before, the hood's a little more prominent here on this Tundra, but still not too bad at all. I really like it. Before we go on, let's go ahead and put this thing on sport mode, since we're the type of channel. And we do have basically our start stop on, the engine off. Oh no, it did actually go off, but yeah, it basically turned back on, but oh well. But there we go. Really nice, guys, the way this Toyota Tundra feels. I like it. It's quiet. Now, not as I would say, not as luxury feeling as the Platinum one I drove recently, but this thing feels really nice though. Let's actually go this way. Got plenty of torque. Oh yeah, this thing goes. It's got good torque, this engine. And let's head out this way, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, this is no lightweight, no sports car as I'm used to, but it does turn pretty good though. Now this is only rear-wheel drive, so it's gotta be a little bit lighter than the four-wheel drive version, or even the IMAX Force version of this thing. So definitely gotta be a little bit lighter. Now let's just kind of experience a little bit, and before we go on, let's go ahead and kind of go down. There's no behind us, and it's gonna give it a quick go here and see how this accelerates. A little bit of hesitation. This transmission, you can feel the shift a little bit, but I did good. That's not bad. It does got plenty of decent go. This is no light truck. It's about 5,000 pounds, give or take, so it's no light trucks, but it's got plenty. And the brakes have a really nice, pretty firm pedal feel. Not super braking or very intense braking power, but it does feel pretty confident. Now the ride, of course, this is a really nice riding. It's just comfortable. Doesn't have any type of all-road suspension or anything like that. But as I mentioned, this does have the coilover suspension instead of the. As I mentioned, guys, this Toyota did put in a coil suspension in this in the rear instead of the axle, the leaf axle, which is a much different suspension. So basically kind of stabilizes the rear. And if we give a little bit of go here, yeah, this has good power. I mean, this thing just goes. It's very nice. It does feel quick. And for a big truck, I mean, the ride is nice. The ride is comfortable. It does tend to get a little bit bouncy, but for a regular base suspension of this truck, it's not bad. It's pretty confident. The rear does feel stable. That just goes out to how good the coil system is on this new Tundras instead of the leaf spring as on the older version. But I really like this Toyota Tundra. It's really nice. Feels comfortable. But there's a little bit of wind noise, but nothing uncomfortable. We're doing about just under 6. Let's give a little more gas, and we'll go on. Let's just wait a little bit before we exit this part of the houses here. Now this truck does feel big. I mean, it's a big truck. It's a full-size truck. You can tell, you can definitely feel that you're taking pretty much the full lane of the width of this lane here. Let's get a little bit of punch here. Yeah, it does have some good torque, and then let's go. Yeah, it does have some good pull. Definitely feels nice. Yeah, I like this Toyota. It's really nice. You can definitely feel it a little bit lighter than the other trucks I've driven. I can definitely feel this thing being a bit lighter. And in terms of handling, I mean, this is a big truck, I mean, but it does feel stable. Not bad at speed. And in terms of the braking, yeah, you got plenty of brakes. This 4-piston calipers in the front do ref those I think they're like 13.9-inch rotors in the front. But this is a really nice feeling Toyota Tundra. I mean, for the base truck, wow, this is very nice. I really like the way this Toyota Tundra feels. Let's go and wait. Let's go and wait and just kind of press the brake pedals here and see. Yeah, this has got some good braking. The truck feels stable when you brake. And it's very quiet. I mean, the interior, now once you get to the stop, it's really quiet. I really like the way this feels. And this guy's heading over here on this side. Pay attention, people. This is for the drivers. Every time I get out here, something's going on. But you can turn the gas here and you can give it a little bit of power here. Very smooth. The engine's super smooth. Now the transmission definitely has gotten a little smoother. No feel in those shifts at all. Very smooth transmission, and just the transmission on the drivetrain feels really smooth. Very nice. This one, it's funny. This thing does not sound. I guess this is not being pumped with any type of noise, but the hybrid version of this motor does feel like it gives it a little bit of I guess it's pumping some engine noise, and does feel like it's got like a V8 kind of burble to it or noise to it. But this one is more quiet, more of a V6. There should be no noise pumping in this truck if I'm correct. But that's just from my seat. It depends on what I felt from this regular version. This is the first time I think I drive this motor to the max version of this motor, which is the hybrid version of it. But this is really nice. The ride is really comfortable. And if we go, we're doing about 60, which is about, the regular speeds. Very quiet. You can have a nice conversation. Now in terms of everything here, the ergonomics, everything's here at your fingertips, so you can see everything's here. All the controls here are all manual, which I love that all these are basically physical buttons for your AC. You got dual zone AC. The radio's not too far away. You got a little bit of volume button here, so you got everything here at your fingertips. You also got all the controls here as well. You're on the steering wheel. And the rear visibility is nice. You can see, you guys, plenty of that. You got, I like the lowness, for example, of the F-150 here. This one's more tuned up. Huge mirrors, you can see, guys. We also got blind spot detection, all that kind of stuff here into it. A safety sense, all these safety features of the Toyota. So, but really nice the way this feels. Even though this is a base SR, Toyota feels fantastic. Plenty of power, comfortable ride. Wow, this is quite a bit of truck for $48,900 that they're asking. This is quite a bit of truck, to be honest, and you got plenty of towing capabilities. The gas mileage is not bad. I believe very good feeling truck. I like it. I mean, it works. I mean, for a base truck, this actually feels a little bit better, saying, than the base XLT Ford F-150, in my opinion, in terms of the ergonomics, the way, the quality of the interior. The V6 is super nice. This is kind of the same power as, I would say, you can mix in the 2.7 liter, for example, from the F-150 to the 3.5 liter, kind of a mix in between there. But plenty of power, really nice truck. They'll love this exterior color, this army green. Really works rear-wheel drive. So this is probably the truck you would need here in Florida. There's not much more you need. Two-wheel drive, plenty of and I will see if that automatic on and off of this turn is pretty seamless as well. I like the steering wheel. It feels fantastic though. So should we race this little Super Duty here with the diesel? This has got plenty of power to race it for sure. But man, this is a really nice truck. I really like it, guys. So let me know what you guys think of this 2023 Toyota Tundra SR5 base model and this is a fantastic engine, very smooth. This thing feels solid, and you can see that this is just the steering wheel is really nice. Got a pretty decently direct steering wheel. I really like it. Does handle good. I mean, it doesn't feel like a super heavy truck, but it does. Obviously, in the turns you can feel it, as I've done a little bit before. But I like it for $48,000. This is quite a bit of truck from Toyota, and of course, you get the Toyota reliability. Now, a lot of people are kind of saying, oh, Toyota built brand new 10-speed automatic, brand new twin turbo engine. Basically, of course, the Toyota, as before, the prior generation had the V8 with a 6-speed, I think. So this is still Toyota's still kind of improving, but I think Toyota did a good job in terms of reliability. I wouldn't worry about these trucks. I'm sure Toyota's going to back up their product in every way. But all right, guys, in conclusion, love the truck, love the way this looks. More of your base SR5 Toyota engine. This is probably as much truck as you need here in Florida. Plenty of towing, plenty of payload capacity, plenty of power, pretty decent gas mileage in this truck, even though this is a twin turbo V6. It's a pretty, for over 5,000 pound truck. But in terms of the ergonomics, the way this really feels really nice. I really like this Toyota Tundra, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think of this Toyota. If you would like the color, unfortunately, this color is no longer being offered for 2024, which is an unfortunate thing. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and just stop here and get this thing included. Let's go ahead and just do the reverse camera once again. Very nice graphics to this Toyota camera. So as you can see, they're really nice, clean graphics, just as clean as the Ford's ones I kind of also experienced. But there we go, guys. 2023 Toyota Tundra SR5, 2-wheel drive. Really nice truck. I really recommend something like this for $48,000. Really good, pretty good value considering today's trucks are, some of these F-150s you can go 60, 70, 80,000. Some of these new truck prices are crazy. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to those that have subscribed. Thank you if you're still here watching with me and at the point of this video. Thank you so very much. You guys have a fantastic afternoon, evening. Happy holidays, and thank you for watching once again. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.